Hi guys, it's John. This video is just going to be a quick one in a response to a video I just watched, which was by Chris Dude 1973. Hey cool dude. Yeah, if you're not familiar with Chris, go and check out his channel, Dude 1973. Amazing guy. He's just on, or he's done a response to somebody else's, I think it's a thread, I'm not sure, which I haven't seen yet, and it's 100 guitarists. Doesn't include bass players, even though there's some bass players out there that have either changed to be a guitarist or do both, guitarist and bass, yeah, namely people like Rick Savage, Def Leppard. He plays bass mainly, but plays guitars as well. Who else? Blackie Lawless was bass originally, plays guitars as well. But yeah, I'm going to go through my list. I think I've just got about 101, but just in case one's wrong. So I'm going to start off with Randy Rhoads, Zakk Wylde, Jakey Lee, obviously Ozzy Osbourne and Black Label Society, Steve Vai, Adrian Vandenberg, John Sykes, Scott Gorham, Brian Robertson, Gary Moore, Steve Clark, Phil Collen, Pete Willis, Vivian Campbell, Mickey Moody, Bernie Marsden, Dave Mustaine, Kiko Lourinho, Megadeth, amazing guitarist, Chris Poland, ex-Megadeth, Marty Friedman, ex-Megadeth, Al Pitrelli, amazing, Slash, next one, Gilby Clarke, Richie Sambora, amazing guitarist, Adrian Smith, Dave Murray, Neil Giraldo of Pat Benatar, husband of Pat Benatar, Bryan Adams, suppose not many people expected that to be there, KK Downing, Glenn Tipton, Richie Faulkner, John Bon Jovi does play acoustic a lot, Tony Iommi, Brian May, Yannick Gers, Michael Schenker, Rudolf Schenker, Matthias Yabs, John Norum, Europe, Kemar Kello, if I've got his pronounce that out right, ex-Europe, Vinnie Vincent, Ace Frehley, Paul Stanley on that side, Paul Chapman, UFO, Jimmy Page, Tommy Bolin, ex-Deep Purple. Check out his stuff with on his teaser album. It's some great stuff on there. Glenn Frey, Joe Walsh, Eagles obviously. I forgot to put down Don Felder actually. Richie Blackmore, Angus Young, Malcolm Young, Nancy Wilson of Heart, and I've forgotten to put down Roger Fisher. I've forgotten to put him down, ex-Heart, and was in the Alias band as well with 3 members of Heart. Lita Ford, Neil Schon from Journey, Tom Schultz of Boston, Bruce Gowdy of Stone Sour and Unruly Child and World Trade Center, Tony Clarkin of Magnum, Luke Morley, Thunder, Dave Meniketti, Ronnie Latecro, TNT, Ronnie Yonkins, Kicks, and Brian Damage, Forsyth, Jan, can't pronounce her last name, rest in peace, from Vixen, Coulamond, I know Mel Mickey will correct me on that, Tom Kiefer of Cinderella, and check out his later studio album, solo album, sorry. Joey Allen and Eric Turner of Warrant, Janie Lane was mainly acoustic, but he could write some great songs. George Lynch of Dokken, Joe Perry of Aerosmith, Bernie Tormé of the Gillan Band, and went on and played, covered just after Randy Rhoads got killed. Red Beach, Dan Hoff of Giant, Mark Kendall of Giant, Great White, Michael Lardy, he does play acoustic a lot, don't he? And some guitars as well. They're both great songwriters, aren't they? Mark Kendall and that. Dave Sabo, Snake Sabo, sorry. Derek Frigo, rest in peace. Enough's enough. Donny V, amazing songwriter and guitarist. Mick Mars, never really gets mentioned a lot. Billy Gibbons of ZZ Top, Eddie Van Halen. I'm not really a fan of Eddie Van Halen, to be quite honest, as much as a lot of people in the VC. I've never really been into their stuff much at all. Sammy Hagar, yes. Blackie Lawless, Chris Holmes. He doesn't really get a huge shout out, does he? Randy Piper as well of Wasp. Kirk Hammett. Not really into Kirk's playing either. Then we go on to James Hetfield, Stuart Adamson of Big Country, amazing guitarist. Mark Bolan, Steve Lukather of Toto, Mick Jones of Foreigner, The Edge from U2, Steve Rothery from Marillion, he's an amazing guitarist as well. Chris Rea, Krista Berg, mainly acoustic, but still great songwriter, great guitarist. John Lennon, George Harrison, Tom Petty, Paul Simon of Simon and Garfunkel, Mick Ronson, David Gilmour, Bruce Kulick, and Glenn Buxton and Alice Cooper. I think I've done them all. Our page is done. It's done. Yes. That's done. And I put in Steve Clark. Yes, I did. Yeah, there we go. That's all of them. That's my, I think, 101. Or maybe 102. But yeah, at first I thought, oh my god, how am I going to choose get 100 that I actually do listen to? And I did at one point I was watching Chris do 1973's video, and I was going to message going, I'm struggling with this, and I looked back on my notes and I had just over 100. I'd already done it. So yeah, brilliant. Thanks Chris for giving me that idea, because I wouldn't have seen the other videos, I don't think. So see if anybody else can do it, and keep rocking, and cheers. See ya.